Before I start talking about this week's episode, I just want to say that if you consider subscribing, it will be much appreciated. If you guys didn't know, my friend and I make videos on this channel. In general, I make anime reviews and he makes manga reviews. It will push us to be more consistent on uploading videos. Also, my voice is gone, so if you hear some voice cracks, I'm really sorry. This episode starts in dungeon. The dungeon scenes was really good and the whole fight scenes against the wolves, and I liked it how he didn't know how powerful he was and the upgrades. It was just great. The way he can't really grasp how insanely powerful he is, it's kind of funny. Like how he thought fighting the snake barehanded was suicide and he choked it to death. The whole explanation of how he was getting upgraded and the items he was getting, it was good. It was in simple terms delivered to viewers, not like in Jujutsu Kaisen. Before I explain this episode fully, I'd like to say that it was an amazing episode. I know you guys think that I'm hating on this anime because of my opinion on previous episodes. It's my opinion, so if you guys don't like it and disagree, it's completely okay. We can discuss it in the comments below. So yeah, write what you think on Solo Leveling completely as a whole, anime, and how it is going so far. When I was watching this episode, it really felt like Jinwoo was the main character. I felt really connected on emotional spectrum. Like he was weak and useless and everyone was saying that he was the weakest hunter of all mankind. And it gives the audience a really good message on how to never feel that way and always try, never give up and prove them wrong. The one scene that really stuck with me was how the leader of the Dirac Hatters, I forgot the name, sorry, encouraged him and said that it's really childish to call someone the weakest hunter of all mankind, and he must work hard to prove them wrong. So that scene was great. Then it cuts off to the boss fight. He literally tried his best to beat that huge snake, and before he was contemplating on going deep into that dungeon. I was thinking that it was stupid idea to go with that sword into the boss fight and don't be greedy and go back. But I was wrong. He literally choked it to death. So I was definitely in the wrong of thinking he was not able to continue. He was right to put his all points in strength. People were mad and I was mad too in the previous episode because he didn't put any skill points in the agility or in other things. And as we saw, he didn't need to. This is what I call peak power fantasy. Never for a moment it felt like he didn't earn his power. He actually fought for it and earned it. I love when studios know how to make good use of cliffhanger and when not to. Way too many go there every episode must end on a cliffhanger no matter what route, and it gets so tiring getting teased every single week without fail, especially the ones where most of cliffhangers get resolved in the first 60 seconds of the next episode, and tension was just completely forced over a meaningless event which could easily have just been resolved at the end of the previous one. And I was thinking in the end of this episode that it will end on the cliffhanger again before the last throw that Jinwoo did. I thought it will end on that, so I would have been really disappointed, but it didn't happen. I hate that thing that many studios do. It must end with cliffhanger, like chill. I'm going to watch next week anyway, you don't have to bait me into it every damn time. If anything, I often drop shows like that deciding that it's better to just wait until the season is over and I can binge it and then I forget to ever go back to that anime. Overall, as I said, this episode was a chef's kiss. The animation was clean, not gonna lie and say it was peak or something, it was great. Also, the pacing was well balanced. Sometimes it was fast, other times it was slow. Also, I want to punch the people standing there and taking photos of that huge monster. Like, are you guys dumb? Run, what are you doing? I think they deserve to die, nothing more. So, back to my main point. I have nothing bad to say, and like you guys think, I have nothing to hate on this episode. Also, this healer has PTSD, so she is useless. Like, you are B rank healer, do something. So that's that. I think I have nothing more to say and can't wait for the next episode. So stay tuned.